Today we're going to try Burger King's new cheesy breakfast melts, specifically the sausage, egg, and cheese version. Now they also have a bacon, egg, and cheese and a ham and cheese, but it's the same with all their breakfast sandwiches with their biscuits and their croissant sandwiches. You can always choose between sausage, bacon, and ham. So I didn't want to buy all three because I already know that I prefer sausage of the three. And most people who would get breakfast already know what they're going to like. Sometimes I would get bacon, but I don't think Burger King's bacon is particularly that great, so I usually don't get it. And ham, just not that much of a fan of, so I go with sausage. It's a very simple sandwich, just sausage, egg, and cheese on a sourdough melt bun, which is what they were using for their Whopper melts, which they for some reason took away, which is fine, whatever. They weren't that great, but for some reason they took those away and put these in, even though they still have the bread. So I don't know why they took those away, because this was the only part of it that was unique, was the bread. And now they're using it for the breakfast sandwiches. So why not just keep using it? Who knows? I haven't had Burger King breakfast in a long time. I don't remember their eggs looking quite like square patty kind of things. I'm not sure if they're real eggs or if they cracked them there or if they're microwaved. I really don't know. So I'm gonna give it a shot. It's been a long time, as I said, for breakfast, but here we go. And it's cheesy. It's supposed to have 2 pieces of cheese on it. You can see there's some cheese melting off all over the place, which I like. So, and it also toasted very well. So congratulations, Burger King. Well, at least one side is. The other side, not so much. But hey, that side's toasted. So let's give it a bite. So as I said a moment ago, it's been a while since I've had Burger King breakfast, mainly because I don't wake up in the morning. So I often don't get breakfast unless it's served all day. Sometimes I get it at Jack in the Box because they have it, but most of the time I don't because it's too early. So I got up special for this one just to go and try it. And I do like it. I think in my mind, I think it might be the best version of the breakfast sandwich at Burger King, but that's just based on my memory mostly, because I remember not really liking their biscuits too much, and I don't really like the croissant sandwich. Or I suppose I should be saying the croissant-wich because it's a croissant. But anyways, I like the idea of the croissant-wich. I think it's a good concept. I think Jack in the Box does one too, or did one. I just don't think it ever has been executed that well. I think it could be done better. Usually they come out and they're very soggy and they don't taste good. And the biscuits are kind of dry. That's why I think this Whopper melt, breakfast melt, might be the best form. I actually really enjoyed this whole breakfast, but not to a degree that I really want to necessarily recommend it. I guess it depends on what you feel about BK breakfast. If you're an avid BK breakfast person, then I think this might be the best version of the sandwich. But comparing it to other breakfasts in the fast food market, which is, I guess I'm gonna go there now because what else am I gonna do? I don't think it reaches anywhere near Wendy's or McDonald's. And I know McDonald's, it's the classic for a reason. There's a nostalgia there for sure, but I do think that their breakfast is just generally the best, and they have the best quality control. But I also think Wendy's is very high up there based on what I've had about a month ago when I tried Wendy's breakfast. Their stuff is really high quality. Burger King's, it's okay, but you can feel that it doesn't feel premium. It doesn't feel quality, you know, in spite of the way it looks. And this was $3.89. That should be another aspect of this. This one sandwich was $3.89, which is a bit pricey to me for breakfast, even though, you know, it's got a lot of cheese on it, which I appreciate. But the eggs, they definitely have the taste of eggs that were poured from a carton or just like reheated from frozen. They don't feel fresh. Thanks for the noise. And the sausage, it's okay, but it just tastes like a cheap sausage. It tastes like a frozen sausage I could get at home. There's nothing necessarily special about it outside of the sourdough bread, which is good. I think it's a good aspect of the sandwich, but I don't think it's really that impressive, so to speak. So I'm going to give this sandwich a 3. I think it's fine. I think it's a good version of Burger King breakfast, but in general, I find Burger King breakfast to not be that special to me. I don't think I'd give anything on the Burger King breakfast menu anything higher than a 3, to be honest. But this is probably the highlight for me, at least. So that's the cheesy breakfast melt. This is the sausage one. As I said, you can get bacon or you could get ham, and it's all the same price here at least. So you get whichever one you want if you want to try it, but it's just the other breakfast sandwiches with a different bread. So if you've had the Whopper melt, you know what this bread tastes like. I do think it's a good bread if they toast it correctly, but it's nothing that's going to blow you out of the water. So that's that cheesy breakfast melt, Burger King, and I'll see you next time.